Sure is a nice-looking herd. Wouldn't mind roping them right now.
No, we're gonna stay right here and wait.
Well, he could have gotten wind of us by now.
Oh, he'll be here. He wouldn't desert his mares.
I sure hope he gets here before dark.
Oh, there he is right now, standing up there on that crest.
That's Big Ripper. Willie, give the men the signal.
All right, let's go.
I didn't see the signal.
Well, you had to see it from here.
Well, I was watching all the time, Heath. Believe me, I surely was.
If you just waved your hat, we'd have had that stallion right in our trap. You got away. What the devil happened, Bramer?
Well, I didn't see the signal. I don't think Willie gave it.
He gave it.
Well, if he did, then maybe them trees blocked my sight.
It's all right, Nick. There's nothing we can do about it now.
But, yeah, what probably happened?
Forget it, Bramer. I know what happened.
Morning.
Morning. No hurry.
No hurry. The boys are already riding out.
Well, you don't have to ride out this morning, Bramer.
What are you talking about?
Bramer, how long have you been with us now? About 14 years, haven't you?
That's right. 14 years, come this summer.
I think it's about time you started taking things a little easier. I think you deserve a better job.
Like what?
Like maintenance? Up at the ranch, there's always plenty of things that need fixing, and I'm going to talk to Nick about it.
Fixing? You mean sweeping up?
Well, not sweeping up. There are plenty of other jobs.
Now, you look here, young fella. I don't care if you're a Barkley or who you are. You're talking to old Bramer, you hear? Not some old stable hand.
I know that, Bramer, but the pay's the same.
Same as a cowhand?
Sure.
Should be. I am a cowhand, one of the best. You ever hear tell how I came by the name Bramer? It was before your time, before you knew one end of a horse from the other. I wish you could have been there to see me then. I was riding this Bramer bull in this rodeo. He was the biggest beast I've ever seen, and he threw me. And after he threw me, he come bearing down on me with his horns. There was only one thing to do, and I did it. I grabbed him with my bare hands, and I wrestled him to the ground.
I know, you told me that story before. But, Bramer, that was 20 years ago. Now, what I'm trying to say is that there comes a time like yesterday.
Yesterday. That could have happened to anybody. It was only an accident. So I missed once. Once in all these years.
It hasn't just been once.
And anyway, I don't think Willie signaled me.
He signaled you, Bramer. Only you were asleep in the saddle. Now, let's face it.
Let's face it, you're trying to fire me, that's what.
No, I'm not trying to fire you, Bramer. Believe me, we're all very fond of you.
I don't need your affection. I'm thinking about my livelihood, my job.
And I'm saying you can stay on here as long as you like. Same pay.
Sure. A charity case. No, thank you.
Bramer, listen.
I'm quitting, mister.
Andrea, here. Put your hand up here. No, not that way. Oh, my goodness, will you please hold still? I've got to see how this looks.
Oh, Mama, when are you going to be done? I got to go play horseshoes.
Andrea Marston, the next time I hear you playing horseshoes again with the fellas, when are you going to remember that you're a young lady now, and young ladies don't play horseshoes?
Oh, Mama.
Oh, Mama. Don't keep saying, oh, Mama, all the time, neither. My goodness, when I was your age, things was entirely different. Lord, what I wouldn't have given to have a hat like this and a pretty new dress to catch the eye of a certain young man. In those days, there was always one I wanted to look nice for. One that made me feel special when he was near. Oh, my goodness, one that made me feel like little fish was jumping up my veins. Oh, I was a romantic one.
You were, Mama?
Yes. All I was trying to say was, the way you act, it's more like a tomboy. More like...
Grandpa!
Hi, Andy.
Oh, how wonderful. I didn't know you were coming.
Didn't know it myself. How you doing?
Fine, just fine. Feel that muscle.
Hey.
Tough, huh?
Yeah.
Can you spend the night?
Don't see why not.
What's going on here? It's no holiday.
No, it ain't.
Then you ain't feeling sick.
I never felt better in my life.
Well, thank heaven for that. Andrea, you come sit back here. I gotta finish this hat for
Oh,
Mrs. Peabody. Oh, Mama.
Not while Grandpa's here. How long are you going to stay?
I don't know. I just might stay quite a spell.
You might what? Papa, you look me straight in the eye. Did you get yourself fired?
No, I didn't get myself fired. I quit.
I don't believe it. You quit the Barkleys?
Yeah, I sure did. I guess I've been a cowhand enough years to match my know-how against any of them. I can ride, rope, and brand, and round up anything. You name it.
Now, hold on. Did somebody say you couldn't do any of them things?
Well, there's some things just don't need saying in so many words. But when somebody asks me would I like to sweep out a bunkhouse, well, I guess nobody can ask me that and expect me to be around very long.
He's right, Mama.
He asked you to sweep out the bunkhouse. Well, I don't believe it.
Well, just what do you think maintenance means?
Hold on, I said. Is what he asked you to do for the same pay?
Same pay? What's that got to do with it? I guess I know an insult when I hear one.
Insult my eye. Well, you ornery old fool, Papa. Don't you realize that they were being kind to you? They were offering you an easier job when, if they'd wanted to, they could just let you go.
No, they couldn't, because I quit.
Papa, I want you to pay attention to me. Ever since Andrea's father died, I've been working for a living.
Yeah,
I've been putting together bits and pieces of ribbon, felt, and straw. Don't you think there are times I get so sick of ladies' bonnets and dresses I could throw them all in the trash heap? But do I? No. I've got a job, see? I got to feed and clothe Andrea and myself. I got no choice. Now, Papa, you're no child. You can't just tell somebody who makes you an offer, a kind and generous offer, I call it. You just can't say no.
That's your opinion. When's supper?
I'll go right up now and fix it.
Papa, I want you to go up and I want you to eat your supper. Then I want you to get to that cot and I want you to lie there and get yourself a night's rest. And I want you to go straight out to the Barclays first thing in the morning and apologize.
To Heath Barkley? Apologize?
You can call it what you will. I want you to get out there and I want you to tell him that you've changed your mind and that you would be real grateful to take the new job he offered you.
You haven't said a word in 10 minutes. That must be a record for you. Something bother you?
No.
You also put 4 spoons of sugar in your coffee this morning and forgot to drink it.
Well?
Well, what?
I don't know. It's just awful different around here with that old Bramer. Shouldn't have let him go, Heath.
I didn't let him go, Nick. I told you he quit.
It amounts to the same thing, doesn't it? You told a man he was too old for his job anymore.
Well, he is too old to go hunting after wild stallions.
Just because he didn't see that signal? I must admit, I was a little bit hot about it myself. Then again, maybe he was right. Maybe what he said was true. Maybe there were trees in the way.
No, Nick, there were no trees in the way. Look, I didn't want to tell you this, but yesterday Bramer was asleep in the saddle.
Asleep? Heath, you're not thinking.
I don't think, Nick, I know. Now, we've been after that horse for days, and his bones just couldn't take it anymore. And what's more important, he could have been trampled to death.
Well, guess I can't argue much about that now, can I? Then again, I don't have to like it either. You know, we just don't let a man go. A man that's given us his 2 good hands and sweat and loyalty over the years. We just don't let him go, Heath.
Well, look, Nick, I was going to talk to you about getting him something else to do. But he quit. What else could I do?
I don't know. Nothing, I guess. Well, if we're gonna get that stallion, we better get to it.
You go ahead. I'll meet you up on the Blue Mountain Trail.
All right. Come on, Hobo.